And welcome back to another BobBlast. Hi, I'm Bob Burridge, and this one is all about that sticky stuff in your studio, tape, and what I use it for, and the two types that I use and how I use it. Okay, so when I say that sticky stuff in the tape, we know I like to paint on paper, just like everybody else, but I happen to like that straight line to give that illusion of a matte. It's a nice professional way of presenting your artwork. You don't have to. You can paint all the way to the edge if you want. I happen to like the clean edge. And to get that clean edge, oh boy, how many different tapes have we tried? Let me show you. So sometimes we like to have a border of the paper to kind of make it that nice presentation, nice clean. But then sometimes we like to have it bleed past underneath the tape. I know you've experienced it. But if you don't want any of that bleeding, unsightly edge, let me show you how to avoid that and what are the two types of tapes that I use. And again, the reason I'm showing you this tape is, well, I like to paint on paper, right? Watercolor paper. This is the effect you can get if you don't use the right tape. You know, you tape it down and you get that nice clean edge, watercolor, or even the acrylics seep underneath the tape even though you thought it was down nice and tight. Okay, so it's the tape and also the paper. The papers that I like to use for watercolors will be professional 300-pound hot press paper. It could be Fabriano, could be Kilimanjaro from Cheap Joe's. It could be the Bristol from Strathmore. It's a nice hard finish, clean edge. And the reason I want to do that is this is the edge I'm looking for, okay? That's the edge I'm looking for. And of course, the way to do it is with the tape. Now, over here you see lots of different kinds of tapes, especially if you go to the hardware store. Oh my gosh. So it's pretty simple. I've done some experimentation of different types of tapes, and you will too. But what I have found, some of the best would be FrogTape, and it says up here on the top, delicate surface. There's your key, huh? Delicate surface. Now that's the yellow tape. They also have that green tape, and there's a dead giveaway. It says multi-surface. Maybe not so good. Well, for your purpose, all right? So try them all. That's the only way to find out. They work best, however, on hot press. It's a smooth surface. If it's cold press, which means it has a little bit of a tooth, the paint might seep underneath. Let me show you how we do this. So here's watercolor paper, hot press, nice and smooth. I gently put in the tape already. Now we'll pretend I'm ready to do my whole painting. This is just a sample size. I'm gonna use some Holbein acrylic black gesso, and we'll pretend we'll do an abstract, let's just say. Go all the way up to even fill up the edges. Really soft. Make it really black and rich up in here. Whoa. And you know, I can do all kinds of fun stuff at this point. Almost looks like a print after a while. I kind of like this. Ooh, some texture. Ooh. So I'm just playing right now. Now, what I'm really wanting to show you, although I like what I'm seeing here, is what the end result will be. So we gently, and I mean gently, peel back the tape. The way you do this, you peel it back on itself, slowly. Slowly, back on itself. There's one, nice clean edge. Just do this one. And you do it pretty soon after you do the painting. It's better when it's slightly moist, I have found out. Also, I do know some people like to put a hairdryer on the tape as they peel it back. You don't have to use the hairdryer if you use the right type of tape. And that's what I like to show you. The frog tape, the yellow tape, seems to be perfect for this situation. And these are just my sketches. This is what I like to do with my sketches. Voila, done. Sign it. It's part of a process, part of a series of painting. And look how clean and neat this whole thing can look. And it's just your sketch. A very simple BobBlast, but I think pretty good information to keep you looking professional. Try all the different tapes, try all the different surfaces. They invented this for us artists, for the sensitive surface watercolorists. Hey, enjoy. Hey, I hope this helps you out and makes you a little bit more professional. See you on the next BobBlast.